Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Popped up. Swanson. He makes the grab. Then there's one down. Jackson Chourio will hit next.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Over to first, and he's safe. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 3.
Chourio stands at first with one out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one on to Bush. It's a double play. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Here's
Kyle Tucker.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That was pretty nasty.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. This one in the air. Corner. Makes the grab, one down. And here is Hoskins.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's out to center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now here is Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the second. Down the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Next offering upstairs. That's hard hit on the line. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. This is Bryce Terang. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now here is number 21. Fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball. But he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
That's a foul ball.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one inside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging for the kill. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. At the plate, William Contreras. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch off the plate. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Freeland over at second. Contreras on at first with 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. This one in the air. Swanson makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Here at Wrigley Field, now here is Carson Kelly.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, center field. Chorio settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nico Horner singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. One down, base is empty. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. That one missed. Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Start of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. One, two now. That's a little bit low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Caleb Gerber.
Tyon with the move to first. Collins back on a dive. Collins, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Collins headed for the plate. The throw in, and he can't come up with it.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Yeah, the batter now, Sal Frelick. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Chopped left side. In time to Bush, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Happ checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Out to short. Ortiz. Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And there's a ball. The Cubbies yet to pick up a hit here. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Ball, no.
Tucker off of first with 2 away.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Up and in, ball 2.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
New pitcher on now, Cade Horton.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Yelich at the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
He swings and fouls one off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong under it. He's got it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Collins off of first with 2 away. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. That one
Ball
misses.
four outside.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
It's not easy laying
Now
off that
batting,
pitch.
the first
It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Look.
So a man at first. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Popped up. Hoskins moves under it. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And the next pitch is way outside. Fastball for a strike. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now batting.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Next offering is outside. The Brewers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball. That one in there across the letters. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now Jackson Chourio. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's down and away. Frelick over at first with 1 away. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Suzuki pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, Matt Shaw.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
In the air, left field, Collins brings it in, and there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ up to hit. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
45.
Drew Pomeranz.
Drew.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
And now it's Christian
Leading off for the
Yelich.
Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's
Ball.
down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Outside.
outside.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's outside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that clips the inside corner. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
Michael Busch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Popped up, Terang. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs, Brad
number
Keller.
40.
Well, you see the ERA
Brad
very solid, and
Keller.
that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's the second
Leading off for
baseman,
the
Bryce
Brewers,
Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And 1-2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, number 21. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
No outs, runner on second. To third. First out in the top of the 8th. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit.
Joseph Ortiz.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Fouled off left side.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
31.
bottom of the 8th, Jacob Mizorowski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the Cubs
Leading off
catcher,
for the
Carson
Cubs,
Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking, and one away. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Shaw. And there's one down. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And Milwaukee is set down in order. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Chourio brings it in. And there's one away. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Kyle Tucker.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Jump throw. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was
slow,
but
7.
Needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tucker, the lead runner at second. Suzuki at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Mizorowski is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Hooked around that pitch on the outside.
So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. That
That's
one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Full count, 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.